Hello. Well, I've had a go at everyone else, so now it's the turn of my own hypocritical government. And we'll start with a tweet from a British MP, Kevin Foster. It's been deleted now. Kevin Foster is actually not just an MP, he's a Home Office minister as well. Get this, he's the Minister for Safe and Legal Migration. So there have been calls to ease immigration restrictions for Ukrainian refugees. And Luke Pollard, Labour MP for, Labour MP? Plymouth, Sutton and Devonport, tweeted about the immorality of the Home Office continuing to apply normal visa restrictions in this case. You can tell how much the world is turning upside down right now when it's come to me agreeing with a Labour MP. Anyway, he said, ministers need urgently to sort out a simple sanctuary route to the UK for all who need it. This is our moral duty. Yep. And Kevin Foster's response was as follows. Hi Luke, as you will be well aware, there are a number of routes, not least our seasonal worker scheme. You will recall from your Shadow DEFRA days, which Ukrainians can qualify for alongside the family route for those with relatives here. In other words, Foster was proposing that one way that the refugees could get into the country on a quick visa was to sign up for picking strawberries in Norfolk. Oh, and by the way, when you come in on one of these fruit picker visas, they're known as seasonal worker visas, you can't subsequently seek permanent work. The visa lasts only 6 months and you can't bring family members with you. So dump your baby at the gate, boyo. Do you think Foster would have said this if he really knew what the fruit picker visa actually involved? I don't think he would. I mean, that's too embarrassing for words. I think he didn't have a clue, which says a lot about the ministers running the Home Office right now, because he's obviously not done the research for his job, doesn't it? It even says a lot about why immigration in this country is such a mess. But back to the Ukraine situation. So far as I know, several European countries have lifted the visa requirements for Ukrainians, including Ireland, a country that the British people make constant fun of. And now here we come to another Labour MP, Yvette Cooper, the Labour MP for Normanton, Pontefract, Castleford and Nottingley. Gosh, she's got a brief, hasn't she? Said, my God, people are fleeing war in Europe, the like we haven't seen in generations, in search of swift sanctuary. Yet the immigration minister says the answer is they should put in an application to pick Britain's fruit and veg. There would actually be nothing wrong with that in a way, except that the fruit picker's visa is a terrible deal. It was aimed at giving employment to, Romanian transient workers, not to people with families traumatized by war and just needing to get out of the firing line as soon as they can. Again, I say, I am just flabbergasted that I have been put in the position of having to agree with a Labour politician. Just for your information, Boris Johnson then said, of course we're going to take refugees. So let's have a look at the documentation, should we? This is from an online publication called freemovement.org. And it goes thus. In a sign of how seriously the UK government is taking the threat from Russia, the Home Office has brought out immigration concessions aimed at protecting the family members of British citizens in Ukraine. So just remember that, British citizens in Ukraine. How many of those do you reckon? When I clicked the link about immigration concessions, I got this. Family migration visas. You can apply for a family migration visa for free. Oh, how generous. If you're the family member of a British national who usually lives in Ukraine. Your British national family member must be one of the following: a spouse or civil partner, an unmarried partner that you've been living with for at least 2 years, your parent if you're under the age of 18, your child under the age of 18, an adult relative you provide care for who lives with you due to a medical condition. Now, to how many Ukrainians do you think that these rules would apply? Not that many, I venture to suggest. And then I looked at the section about where to apply for these precious visas. Well, according to this, the UK Visa Application Centre, VAC, which is short in English slang for a vacuum cleaner occasionally, which is rather interesting considering that a vacuum cleaner is filled with nothing. Anyway, the UK Visa Application Centre in Kiev is now closed. Oh, that's comforting. And all UK visa services in Kiev are suspended in order to keep people safe. To keep people safe. Oh my God. And so, okay, it's closed in Kiev. Where's the next office? Well, here we are. Poland, Romania, Hungary, Moldova. This is like a sick joke. I can't even make fun of it. Of course we'll take refugees, says Boris, but here, jump through these hoops first. Oh, the hoops are on fire. Well, if you won't jump through them, it's obvious you don't have enough commitment. Unlike the guys, of course, who come here on boats and get picked up by the Coast Guard in the middle of the English Channel and then spirited off to hotels out in the countryside. I honestly do not understand these guys. I really don't understand them. I can't work out what's going on. I just don't know what they have in their tiny little brains. I can't even work out how they think what they're saying or doing is even halfway reasonable. Well, yeah, that's it. I mean, there is no visa. There is no help. It's a disgrace. It is a national disgrace. I am embarrassed because the British government is actually supporting the Ukrainians. That is supporting them in telling them that they're right and we are providing armaments for them. But then the sort of innocent civilians who just want to get out of the way. Oh, well, yeah, maybe one of you can leave your family and come and pick strawberries in Suffolk or wherever they grow strawberries around here. Yeah, I'm disgusted. I am really disgusted. It is, as I say, a sick joke and absolutely on a par with the German helmets joke, which was another joke. All right, well, I apologise for my country. Not that that's going to help Ukrainians very much, but there you are. What else can I do but shout about it here? I am Graniopteryx. I am on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute and Minds. I have a Twitter, Gab and Parler handle at Graniopteryx, and you will always get notifications of new uploads on those platforms, even if the video platform isn't telling you there's a new video up there. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel and support it if you can. Okay, well, till next time. Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the Graniopteryx design or Granbo with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.grannyopteryx.com and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share, share, share.